Imagine booking a flight from Scotland to Spain for less than the price of a takeaway meal. It almost sounds like a mistake. Yet airlines like Ryanair regularly advertise fares as low as £15. At first glance, it seems impossible. After all, operating an aircraft involves fuel, pilots, cabin crew, maintenance, airport fees, insurance, and countless other expenses. So how can an airline sell tickets so cheaply while still making billions in revenue every year? The answer lies in one of the smartest and most efficient business models ever created in commercial aviation. The incredibly low fare you see online is designed to grab your attention. It gets people clicking and booking before they even consider another airline. However, that cheap ticket is only the beginning of the story. As you move through the booking process, you'll notice a growing list of optional extras. Want to choose your own seat? There's an additional fee. Need a larger cabin bag? That costs extra. Bringing checked luggage? Another charge. Priority boarding, travel insurance, airport transfers, snacks, drinks, and even scratch cards sold during the flight all generate extra revenue. Many passengers who originally booked a £15 ticket eventually spend several times that amount before they even step onto the aircraft. These additional purchases are known as ancillary revenue, and they have become one of the biggest sources of profit for low-cost airlines. But charging for extras alone isn't enough. Ryanair also focuses relentlessly on reducing its operating costs wherever possible. One of the airline's biggest advantages is fleet simplicity. Instead of operating many different aircraft types, Ryanair mainly flies the Boeing 737 family. Using a single aircraft type makes pilot training much simpler, reduces maintenance complexity, lowers spare parts inventory, and allows engineers to specialize in one aircraft. All of this saves enormous amounts of money every year. The airline also keeps its aircraft flying as much as possible. Every minute an airplane sits parked at the gate is a minute it isn't earning money. That's why Ryanair has become famous for its incredibly fast turnarounds. Ground crews work quickly to unload passengers, clean the cabin, board new passengers, and prepare the aircraft for departure in as little as 25 minutes. These quick turnarounds allow each aircraft to complete more flights every day than many traditional airlines. More flights mean more passengers, and more passengers mean more revenue from the same aircraft. Airport choice also plays a major role. Instead of always using the largest and busiest airports, Ryanair often operates from smaller regional airports where landing fees and airport charges are significantly lower. These airports are usually eager to attract airlines because they bring visitors and boost the local economy. In some cases, airports even offer financial incentives or discounted fees to encourage airlines to operate there. Although these airports may be farther from major city centers, the lower operating costs help keep ticket prices extremely competitive. Inside the aircraft, Ryanair maximizes every available seat. By fitting more passengers onto each plane, the airline spreads its operating costs across a greater number of travelers. This lowers the average cost per passenger, making cheap fares financially possible. Unlike traditional airlines that often rely on premium cabins or expensive business class tickets, Ryanair follows a different philosophy. Instead of making a large profit from every passenger, it earns a small profit from millions of passengers every year. It's a strategy built on volume rather than luxury. The airline carries well over 100 million passengers annually. Even if the profit from each individual ticket is relatively small, those tiny margins add up to billions of pounds over time. This approach has completely transformed air travel across Europe. Routes that were once considered expensive have become affordable for students, families, and weekend travelers. Cheap flights have encouraged tourism, connected smaller cities, and made international travel accessible to millions of people who previously couldn't afford it. So, when you see a £15 Ryanair ticket, remember that it isn't a miracle or a marketing trick. It's the result of a carefully engineered business model. Low headline fares attract customers. Optional extras generate additional income. Efficient operations keep costs exceptionally low. And enormous passenger numbers turn small profits into massive success. That's how Ryanair has become one of Europe's largest and most profitable low-cost airlines, and why those unbelievably cheap fares can actually make perfect business sense. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about how airlines, airports, and the aviation industry really work behind the scenes, be sure to subscribe for more aviation documentaries and in-depth aviation stories.